How's everybody doing today? It is Saturday, the last Saturday of 2025, and this will be our last half-dollar stream for 2025. Yeah, 2026 is upon us. So yeah, today we're going to do 9 boxes. Dennis has 1, so we're going to do his first. And the heaviest roll, he has a 228. So we're hoping to see some silver in here. Something. Dennis really wants to know what's in that, so yeah, we'll find out today. And he does have a 226 too. These are the Loomis boxes, or not Loomis, these are the Garda boxes, which an FN String and Son rolls, which are always a little heavier than the Loomis, but we're going to hope that Dennis has some silver in here, not only just with the heavy roll, but maybe some 40s hiding in there. He's feeling pretty good about it, so that's what we're going to start with. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully you can hear and see me okay. I have some difficulties here starting this out, so hopefully everything's working out fine. So waiting to see if we got any confirmation on the hear and see me okay thing. Yeah, for some reason when I start off, I check the focus and everything seems to work, but then when you start doing it, it just loses focus. So I just want to make sure you can hear me okay before I continue on. So Dennis won't be with us today. He's actually supposed to be in Florida fishing with his son. So yeah. So yeah, we're going to start off with Dennis's box. Got 9 boxes to do. So yeah, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. Somebody say yay. Hopefully. Yeah. Dennis is hoping he's going to have some 40s in this box. We don't know what he's going to get. 2024, 2019, Philadelphia. So yeah. Yeah, my boxes this week were did not come in. Something happened to her order and she got nothing. So yeah, nothing. Literally nothing. Yeah. Yeah, last time Dennis got some Garda boxes, I think he only had that one in that box. That was a heavy one. And he's hoping he's going to get some 40s in there. Yeah, I have 8 boxes from 2 weeks prior to this week. And the 2 weeks prior to that got messed up. Ended up getting 8 new boxes, brand new 2024s from Philly. And yeah, it's 2020. And then this week we got nothing. She has no clue why she did not get her order. I mean, she literally got nothing. They brought nothing, just the ATM stuff. Yeah, she's going to be struggling this week for funds. So yeah, I was hoping to have, there's a 225.9. I said there were a lot of 8 and 9s in here, but we do have a lot of new coins in here too. I was hoping to see some 40s in here, but we won't know that till we get there. Yeah, my 8 boxes, I have 1 226 and a 226.8. That is it out of 8 boxes. No enders, No enders at all. I don't know what that is. That might just be a wore down coin, but let's see. Hey, Perplexed Mind, how you doing, man? Can you hear me okay? That's just a 96 that's messed up. Shovel snow, it's more like ice. Ice and mixed. Thank you. Yeah, I had a problem with, I always check the focus when I fire this thing up, but then when I went on further, it just lost focus. I turned everything off after I started. It's a long story. Yeah, we just got like, I don't say about, I don't even say quarter to a half inch tops where I'm at. 2020's in there. Sun was out. Thanks, baby. Yeah, I wanted to start around 2 o'clock, but going to lunch and then stopping at the store and no hurry. Nothing really going on today except this. Yeah, a lot of new coins in here. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? How you know if we didn't stream last week, did we? I don't know. I was hoping to get a bag. I was hoping to get another call from somebody before Christmas. Yeah, I would love to get another bag. Oh, Dennis called me yesterday. Silver was like $79 and something yesterday. Like 79.20s or 30s or something. It was crazy. First 10 are going 225.7. Yeah, I think last time Dennis got some box, I think it was just his heavy roll had silver. That was it. But other than that, how's everything going, Vincent? You hunting anything lately? Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. She called me early. I'm like, oh, my coins are in, but she's like, no, they showed up, but they did not have her order. She has no clue why. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to wait till Friday, next Friday now. Oh, look, Dennis is going to get gold. We're going to get a gold coin. He's going to get a gold coin. The gold silver, that would be cool. Yeah. Just a 1974 Philadelphia gold plate. We'll just set that up there. At least we found something in the first box already. Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't even know if quarter inch. We'll just say quarter inch here. Some of it kind of melted, got slushy. Yeah, and the sun was out, but the clouds came back. It's supposed to rain, I guess, tomorrow into that's 2021. And then Monday it's supposed to be like 50 degrees. Yeah. You found 2 Indian heads. That's pretty cool, man. And 14 wheats. That's awesome to find 2 in the same box. That's pretty cool. That is cool beans. Yeah, Dennis was driving to Florida yesterday to go fishing with his son. So he will not be here. 1 more nickel and a buffalo. Not bad. Did all right. Dennis said it took over 6 hours to drive through Virginia. That's how bad traffic was. You can't leave late and go to Florida. Yeah, from up this way. Nothing this week at all. One could say I didn't either. So, yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks because the last like month and a half, I think 3 weeks I didn't get anything. So that's 12 boxes. That's 12 opportunities. So this is our last hunt. Coinbase, how you doing? Yeah, I was hoping to do 12 boxes. Well, 13 today, but It is what it is. I don't have high hopes for my 8 boxes except the one. So I'm going to save that one with the heavy roll for last, and hopefully we find some 40s. A lot of 2020s in this box. Yeah. How'd everybody's Christmas go? Santa bring you anything good? There's a 2009. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Christmas, man. Can you believe Christmas is gone? New Year's is coming. 2026 is just around the corner. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. It's going to break Dennis's heart if you don't get nothing. 2011. 2011? Yeah. A lot of new ones. Santa gave me some gold-plated quarters. No real ones, huh? Just plating. Dennis was sure hoping that one. I wonder if that's a proof. I know it's different looking, but I wonder if that's a proof. No, it's not. I think it is. I think it's it. I think that is. Let me see. It looks like a proof, but let me see. It's verified. Yes, it is. It's a 1974 San Francisco clad proof. Yeah, that is a proof. 74 proof. Wow, you got some V nickels. You buy them, or that somebody got them for you? Okay, Santa got them for you. Okay. I was gonna say that'd be cool. Get them in a box. Cool beans. It's amazing. Some rolls have a bunch of new ones, and this one has 2. 2024 and a 2023 Philadelphia. It's half the box. We just have 2 heavy rolls in this one, a 228 and a 226-2 in this one for Dennis, and then I have a 226-8 and a 226, and that is it. There's only 3 heavy rolls out of 9 boxes. I'm not saying there's no silver. 90% silver is going to be a, yeah. I'm hoping there's some 40s in. I just don't feel like there's going to be a lot happening, but I've had that happen before, and we did all right, but we won't know until we get them open. You got some $8 too. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I went to the bank. I got them out of my truck finally. I know they're in flips. I just put them in a flip so they wouldn't get messed up. I don't have a $50 flip, but I think we have a 77 and a 76. No. 77 and 78 maybe. These 2 Ike dollars are like pristine, dude. Pristine. So I just stuck them in there. I'm gonna have to go to a coin store and get some flips for or something to put these in, because these things like are just like they were just cracked out. Yeah, I picked them up a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Oh, we're gonna find silver. Yeah. We're hoping for lots of silver, but we'll see. Yeah, I just put them in there so they wouldn't get messed up anyway. So I got to go to a coin store and get coin shop and get something. I mean, there's some plastic holders or just, yeah, they're pristine. Picked up some $2 bills. Any red notes? Silver certificates? I haven't gotten one of them in a long time. All right, that's 30 rolls down. We have gold and we have proof. Yeah, I haven't got an old $2 bill or $5 bill in like forever. Nope. Wow, no silver yet. Have you ever heard of the company First Community Mint Inc? No, I have not. All right, there's Dennis's heaviest roll, 228 grands. We're hoping to see at least one and not two silver coins in here, but we'll see. I don't know if you can see it, but I think there's something right there. It looks like something maybe there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He's got at least one silver in there. It looks like an old one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this roll. This is the heavy roll. If there is 1, 2, 3 silver coins in this roll, but yet we found nothing in the box. Look at that. Dennis will be happy. 3 for 1. Wow. I can't believe we found nothing so far. Let's see what this one here is because what is that? I'm going to do these one at a time. This is a pretty cool find. A painted Kennedy on a 65. That is cool. Look at this. That's a nice little, like, I don't know, novelty. I've never found that before. That is cool beans. Wow, that's awesome. It's 65%er. This one here kind of looks silver, but I don't think it is. No, it's an 83. And we have this one here. There we go, 90% silver, 64. Philadelphia, and I think this is going to be old silver. Oh, yeah, he's going to be happy. Can you believe this? Oh, a 1938. Can you believe that? Nothing in the rolls, and look what come out of this roll. So far, nothing. That is crazy cool. 2 90s and a 40 out of this roll. That is awesome. Yeah, that's holy shite. Shite. That is crazy cool. Dennis is going to be happy. I think that's a 38. Or is it a 33? That is so cool. It's a 38. That is just crazy. I mean, I haven't done one time before. I mean, you get 3 in one roll, nothing else in the box. Yeah, I could imagine what somebody dumped, but that is cool. Walking Liberty, 1938 from Philadelphia. Unreal 64, Philadelphia. And this is pretty cool. First year for 40%'s got a Kennedy painted with the American flag over it. That is awesome. And the reverse is done. Is that cool or what? I've never found that. That is awesome. You never know what you're going to find in a roll until you open it up. But yeah, Dennis is going to be happy with that. 3 in one roll. Wow, that's a pretty good box. What are your odds? Oh my God. That is crazy. Crazy. So how much has Dennis got here? This is like $50. It's like almost $60 worth of silver in one roll, right? At least 50. That is crazy. Nothing else so far in the box. And there's 3 in one roll. And he got a walker. I think it's the first walker of the year. And this hasn't got too many boxes this year. You got some, but not a lot. Walk in Liberty, and nothing else in the box so far. So it gives you hope that. Well, I would like to know what was like dumped with this and get more boxes, you know. Yeah, that is so cool. I mean, you usually find like Kennedy. You'll find Kennedy painted heads, just Kennedy, but they usually get chipped away. But yeah, that's pretty cool there. American flag on there. Awesome. Would have never guessed. I was hoping for 2 coins and there was 3. That's the way it works. Now, Dennis actually got this box from his boss for a Christmas bonus. They got him a box at $50. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Kind of weird. All right. His other heavy rolls at 226.2. Let's hope there's something in here. I hope. I see new edges. Nope, nothing in there that I see. Just a bunch of shiny new ones. Nope, nothing in there. 2009 Magic Coin. No, we need light rolls for a Magic Coin. Crazy. A lot of new ones in that roll. You see the new designs for the, hey, Merry Christmas, Max. How you doing? Long time no see. What are your odds of that roll only having 3 silver coins in it, or having 3 in it? It's the only one with silver. That is just crazy. That is coin roll hunting. That is coin roll hunting. Yeah, it's nice for Dennis. Just hopefully we get some more out of this. But yeah, Dennis will be happy once he finds out. I didn't bug him, man. He had a long ride. I mean, it took forever. He was, I mean, that was the time that I talked to him. I don't want to say it was like 6 o'clock at night or something like that, but he was just still in Virginia, and it was 6 hours. You gotta go through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, get into Florida. Yeah. Terrible. I think that's the only roll that's going to have silver in it, but that'll be all right. Five rolls to go for Dennis. This will be it for the year. Yep, they get coins next week. I'm just afraid of the new ones, you know. Did you see the new designs that they're coming out with the half, the quarters? The nickel's pretty much staying the same, except I guess a double date. But yeah, there's some cool designs coming out. He went to go to Florida. I mean, yeah, Florida. He wanted to go fishing with his son, so I think last time he did it, he went to South Carolina, but I guess the weather was like a little too cold and chilly, so he decided to go straight to Florida. So, yeah. This is terrible. 2020. Would that have been cool if there would have been a Benji in there? Walking Liberty. That's just crazy. That was crazy roll, but yeah, we'll take it. Last roll for Dennis, a 225-7. Will it be a lucky 7? What are your odds? One roll, heavy, 228, had 3 silver coins, and that is all that is in the box. It was a good box, even though it was one roll. But yeah, ones with the holes. Garda, FN String and Son. That's what we want. But yeah, is that cool or what? Yeah. Cool beans. And a beautiful walker. I think this is Dennis's first walk-in Liberty of the year. That's awesome. 1938. He'll be happy. Gold-plated and approved. So that was a good box. Now we're going to do mine. I'm going to go. Yeah, we'll go. I want to see what happens. I'm not feeling the confidence. I'm not feeling confident with these boxes. Nothing jumps out at you like, there might be something in it, but yeah. Yeah, the design for the $50 is pretty cool. The dime is pretty cool. The nickel's pretty much. These boxes do not turn me on at all, so I don't know what we're going to find in them. A lot of new enders. Not a lot, but enough. Some boxes got more than others, but they're all here. They're circulated, and we have a chance for silver. For anything, actually. That is pretty darn cool. Cool. All right, here we go. My turn. I was just hoping, like, to see the boxes that were, like, missing coins. They were, like, the best boxes. I'm not saying these didn't do it, but I felt more confident with the ones that were, like, missing coins because they were just really good boxes. 623. We're going to see what we get. Let's see what we get. Been fooled before. There's not a lot of new ones in this roll. None, actually. Yeah. Oh my God, we're going to get a silver. No way. 224.9. We're going to get a silver. A 68D. Roll number 3. I'm so happy to see that. That is awesome. We have a chance for more. That's awesome. I'm happy with that. 64. Yeah, 68D. Yeah. Might be the only one in there, but I'm happy to see a silver coin. Why is that like bent out? These are like bent out. Unreal. It's not, I don't want to say it's negative or positive. It's just the way I feel about it sometimes. I mean, I've gotten boxes where, like, even though there was like no enders or nothing heavy or nothing, it's like you just feel an energy from them, and you just feel it for some reason. But they turn up sometimes to be crappy, and sometimes I get boxes I feel no energy from them, and you feel kind of, man, it ain't gonna work. But I like to be proven wrong. It's kind of weird. All these new enders, and there's like hardly any in there. Yeah. Let's What's this one here? I'm just curious. 2023. Yeah, I'm happy to see a silver. Yeah. I like to be like realistic. How you feel, you know? How do you feel? How do you feel about them boxes? Like Dennis. Dennis felt like his box was going to have a lot of 40s in it because there's a lot of 227, 225 sevens, 8s, and 9s. And I'm like, I told him the boxes, I go realistic. I'm like, but these boxes for some reason always weigh a little more than Loomis or Brinks. For some reason, them garter rolls just, I don't know why they always weigh a little bit more, you know? Not to be negative, but I try to be realistic and not try to get your hopes up too much. Yeah. Okay, you get 3 in one roll, and then it's like nothing in none of the other rolls. But I've had that happen to me already before. Who was it, George? Who was it? Rick just did his $50, 2 $50 hunts. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one. He put a video out. He didn't know it, but he had 2 enders, 164 and 140. He had 2 enders in that one box, but he only had 1 on the inside. So just because you have enders doesn't mean you're going to have inners, you know? But yeah. Sometimes I'd rather not see an ender because you get your hopes up too much. Dennis always says like 1 ender, 10 coins. It doesn't work that way. What should be on this shirt? What? Positive thinking? Or think positive? Ain't blowing no smoke up your... We say it the way we feel it. Say it the way you feel. Not feeling it. Or I feel it. You get what you get, and you'll like it. Yeah. Get them shirts out. There's 2005. Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. There's like no new coins at all in some of these rolls, but yet you have the new enders. Yeah, just because there's an ad, I don't mean there's an inner. Yeah, when you see like 2 enders, you're like, ooh, there's got to be more on the inside. Rick got 1. I like when you get an ender or 2 and then you weigh them and they're heavy. That's what gets you excited. Yeah, heavy rolls, them heavy rolls. Just think about it. They're like $25 a piece or more. Can you imagine that? Just think about that bag I got the other week. We figured it was like $2,500 to $2,700 worth of value in it. It's probably closer to $3,000 now based on the price of silver going up. Can you imagine that? You want to go buy a bag of halves for $1,000. Somebody gives you $3,000, almost $4,000 worth of value for your money. That's a pretty good deal. I don't know if we'll ever beat that bag, but I can't wait to hopefully one day happen. I think that roll number 3 was a teaser roll. On roll number 18 right now. And I'm happy to see a silver come out of my first box. This box is from not last week, but the week before. Yeah, the one week we missed it, the girl forgot to order them. And we ordered 8 boxes for the next week, and they turned out to be all brand new 2024s. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It was 79 something yesterday. Dennis called me to let me know. And on Rob's channel was saying It was like 79, like 20s or something. It was up like almost $8. From what I get from it is like there's not enough physical silver to meet the demand or whatever. But it's been like that since 2020. So why made this year more? I don't know. Make a change. I guess it's a 2022. We got a little bit of everything. 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Still have not seen a 25. I'm holding on to mine. $1,000 an ounce. Sounds good. Is that a silver? Hot dog. We're going to get another silver. Another silver and roll 22. Another 68D. Cool beans. No way. Dirty Ed silver. We got one. That's 2 in this box. I'm doing good. Awesome. That's 2. And I've been averaging, we don't count the 2020 brand new ones, but I've been averaging around, this year I've averaged about 2.5 silver coins. Have been averaging 2.5 per box. So that's pretty good year. Pretty darn good. Roll 25, halfway roll. I mean, what's a 40%er worth? Like, I don't want to say $10. Hey, Silver Addiction, how you doing? How's the weather in Michigan? You're in Michigan, I do believe. California, I know, has been getting hit with a lot of rain, flooding. Oh, man. 22, 21, 22. How much is a 40%er worth right now? Dick and Dave did a video on how much it was worth, and then not too long after that, he did another one because he had to do an update. Somebody else did when Georgia did his son, he got 164, and it was only like $62 and change when he did his video, and it's up to almost $80. It's crazy. $80. That's crazy. That is just nutsies. I mean, it went up like how much in a week since, yeah. I don't know. It's a dark coin, but I don't think it's silver. Let's see. No, it's not. It's a bicentennial. Not saying it couldn't be silver, but that is not a silver coin. So if it's going to be 80, we'll just say it's going to be 80, and then before the end of the year, man, this thing. Hey, Dennis, how you doing, man? You ain't never going to guess what you got. You watching? Can you see? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? See me? That 228 roll had a 65 painted, which is pretty cool. It had a 1964 in it, Philadelphia. And it had a Walking Liberty 1938 from Philadelphia in the same roll. That was all that was in your box. 3 silver coins. Is that crazy or what? That's what was in that roll. And that was the only thing in the box. Well, you had a gold-plated one and a proof. But yeah, that is crazy. Crazy cool. And I'm on roll 30. I've got 2 silver out of my first box. But yeah, how you making out with fishing? Catch anything yet? You're in Florida yet? Are you? This one looks weird. 71. Catch any fish? What's going on? I ain't know if you're in Florida yet. I'm assuming you are based on it. I mean, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Now you did good. Last box of the year, you end up getting 3 silver coins out of 1 roll. 1 roll at a time, buddy. You went swimming. How warm is it? I mean, we're in Pennsylvania. It's only like 30, low 30, mid low 30s. And you're swimming. Don't get too comfortable because you're coming home where it's cold. It's going to be 50 on Monday. Oh, my God. Good luck. Catch something nice. Send photos. Big fish, no little ones. We don't want no minnows. Yeah. Went swimming. It's too cold around here to go swimming. I'm happy with this box. We got 2 silver coins. 79. Go fishing, man. There's Dan. How you doing, Dan? 79 degrees. Oh, man. I don't think we're going to see 79 degrees around here for a long time. Sometime next year. Trying to see if we get a 3rd silver out of here. That'd be pretty cool. We got 2 out of it so far. Let's see if we get a 3rd one. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much they were saying 40%ers were worth. Going around $10. Silver value. How you doing, Dan? That's good. How was your Christmas? I don't know. I'm so happy we got 2 silver coins out of this box. Keeps me entertained. Keeps me entertained. $11. Could you imagine that? When I first started doing it, that's about what a 90% was worth. Now you're talking a 40%. They were only worth like between $3 and $4 when I started doing it, and now they're worth like almost over $11 for 40. That is insane. That is crazy. Insane. That guy found that. It's another gold-plated one. I'll throw it up there just for the funsies, but I'm not going to keep it. But yeah, we'll throw that one up there. That guy with the dot found that one once. Yeah. Could you imagine, like, having to buy silver for like the business, the batteries, and your estimated cost used to be about $30 some an ounce, and now it's like 70 some, almost $80 an ounce. Production cost goes up a lot. Is that insane or what? Insane. I'm not going to keep that up there. I don't like that up there. We're tossing that one. We're tossing that one. I don't like it up there. It's not that nice. Yeah, there really wasn't a lot of new ones on this one here. That's one. They were saying, I was watching a video of someone, it was something about the new style batteries that are going to be coming out soon. It was like, they're saying it uses 1 gram per cell. And I think there's like 1,000 cells in a battery. So it uses 1,000 grams of silver per battery. That's a lot of silver. So yeah. It's crazy. So I'm saying, if you plan on making like batteries and you say, oh, it only costs, say $100 for silver each battery, and now that price has increased to $300 to $1,000 per battery or something. That was the last roll, but we did get 2 silver coins out of that box, so that was a good box. That is a good box. 2 silver coins. Boom. On to the sister box. We got 3 sister boxes to go with that, and hopefully that was the sister box, and we're going to get a mama box. Dennis sold almost all his stuff. Yeah. We almost sold all of it. Yeah, these were for the week of 12/12. Yeah, these were for the week of 12/12. 12/12. Yeah, this one actually kind of looks like the last one. I don't really see. That's a new one there because that guy writes on them. Those are 23s, but I only see 123 that I'm aware of with this box. This box, I know I got a couple boxes that's got a lot of new vendors. A lot. What have you been doing with yours? Quarter hunting. Yeah, I get bags if I can get them, but other than that, I don't do quarters. Valentine's Day. At the rate it's going, it'll be over $100 before the end of January. It's sick. All right. See, there's no new ones in this roll at all. Yeah. I wish you would. I miss you finding lots of silver. I know everything took a. Yeah, we all went through it, but yeah. You can't win it if you're not in it, but man, think about it. I mean, if you're popping out coins like these, say they're $10 a piece. That's insane. I mean, there's, based on what you're saying, these are like $23 for these 2 coins. They used to be worth about $6 to $8, you know? It's just crazy to think that, but yeah, it's where it's headed. Who knows, you know? Well, silver's outperforming gold right now. So yeah. I try to watch Silver Seekers stuff, and I try to listen, but sometimes they get out there with some crazy words. I just can't. And Silver Dragon, I don't want to say it's Silver Dragon I've been watching. Forget. They're like really into it. Their minds they're like really into it. I'm not into it that deep. Yeah. They really get out there. They really. It's a nice 82. Do you got your silver yet, Dan? Did you get rid of yours? I remember I asked you before, but I forget what you said. Gold's like $45, $4,500 an ounce now. Silver Dragon, yeah. I started watching his channels with that, going to that coin dealer, talking to him. Okay, you just bought a bunch. Wow. And apparently, like, I don't know what that coin shop is that Silver Dragon, like, improves them guys. Stuff's like, even though it's like $70-some, people are just buying this stuff up, man, because they just see it's going to go higher, you know? It's crazy. 45.33. Is that crazy or what? What is silver right now? Dennis always called me like, "You watching the silver?" I'm like, "No, I don't watch the silver. I wait for my Dennis to call me." Yeah. 79.27. Is that just nuts? 79.57. That's even nuttier. It's just insane. It's just, I know, you got it. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. That's 10 rolls in and we didn't see anything. 10 rolls in. Yeah. You know, somebody was saying something about like over in China, silver costs more. There's something like they're selling, it's like 82 something for some reason. They have it higher over there. Nope, that's a 2001 actually. I wonder if somebody's just buying it up. Keep the silver high. And we're going to sell and flood the market. Going to flood the market. Back down to $10. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you are. I thought about, I mean, I just don't want to get rid of mine. I thought that was an ender, just a dirty coin. Because I spent so much time finding it, but right now, I'm glad I never got rid of it. Glad I never got rid of it because it's actually tripled in value. If you think about it, it's tripled in value since I found it. Wow. I know I have over 3,000 40%ers. I don't know how many 90%ers I have. I lost track of it. I just keep track of, but I know I have over almost 4,000 coins that I found. I don't want to say I'm over that, but I'm pretty sure I am. But I have over 3,000 40s. There's no doubt about that. How many 90s I have, I don't know. I just keep buying them, keep putting them in things. But yeah, I always think about the 3,000 I have. The $10 a piece, that's $30,000 for just the 40%ers, man. That's just crazy to think. 30. It's not $1 million, but that's just insane. Something that was only worth about $10,000 is now worth $30,000. It's just crazy. That's actually a 2022. Just got to get some good boxes, Dan. Find somebody to order them for you again. Remember when you first started seeing, says I can get as many boxes as you want. All of a sudden they started cutting you off. Cutting you off. Yeah. Roll number 20. I don't think box number 2 is going to do as good as box number 1. I hope that wasn't the only good box. That's a nice 71D. Upgrade to safe. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, who would have thought it would have been $80 at the end of the year? That's crazy. Who knows? It might be $100 before the end of the year. How many days we got? We got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Still got 3 days to go. Yeah. I don't know. Roll number 22. We had 2 silvers last time at this time. Anything's possible anymore. It's just insane. Insane. I mean, everybody's skittish. I mean, a lot of people are. William Baby, where's he at? Is he on here? There he is. What's up, William Baby? How'd your Christmas go? Sorry, no major bag today, but yeah, I would have loved it. Let's see, tomorrow's Sunday, Monday. You know, I'm gonna get up early on Monday. I think I'm gonna go hit the banks and see if I can get me some quarters, nickels. And the lady said if I get some bags, some pennies, because there's a couple from my bank and one credit union. They can't order coins anymore. No pennies. Fed's not allowing to order pennies. I don't know why. Yeah. In the middle of the penny hunt right now. Did you find anything good yet? Yeah, I took. I still have your box of pennies, Dan. But she needed pennies. I kept your box, and I took back. I had 2 boxes I had gotten a while ago, and then I took 7 boxes of pennies back to the bank that I never hunted. The one was all yeared out. The guy had them all yeared out. So I still have 3 boxes, I think, of those, but those have got the years that have varieties, so I don't want to take them back without checking. I just don't find time to do it. Yeah, you gave me those 2 boxes. I still have 1 yet. Still have the 1. $15 rolls. Wow, only 2 Wheaties. Wow. And you got 5 2009s. That's pretty good. 1 2025P and a 2025D. Save them. I still haven't found the 2025 $50. Not that I want to, but I've never found one yet. So I'm assuming, and hopefully they're NIFCs like they're supposed to be. Yeah, I never found the 2025 yet. And the new design for the $50 is pretty cool looking. I think it's pretty cool. The dime. That's going to mess a lot of people's minds up. It's going to look like a Merc dime. And they're only going to do it for 1 year, I guess. They just keep doing it. I think the quarter has, what's the quarter have? 4 or 5 different designs? Yeah, I don't know if this box is going to have any silver in it, but it's not produced anything yet. You have an addition. That's pretty good. Yeah. There's a lot of old ones in here, but no silver. I guess that first box was our mama box, huh? Yeah. Yeah, this one's got a lot of 224 stuffs in it. There's a lot. I mean, almost all these rolls are just no new ones in them. No silver either, but no new ones. Roll number 40. Could be our first skunk box. I'm hoping not. What's this one? This box is nothing like the first box. You can just tell the difference, even though they're the same pickup. But can you imagine, like, see, if say silver's like, we'll just say it's $80 an ounce now. $half is worth 25, probably like 27. Just think, like, if it hit $100 an ounce, a Kennedy 90% would be worth over like $30. Oh, he did. I know he just did that video, but I don't remember. Kind of sped through it too, but 2025. I know he found 164, and he's saying they were 25 something. I think it was only $62 and something with silver when he did that video. Insane. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. $95. Heck, you can't get people to cash a $50 bill anymore. They won't take them. Imagine showing up with a $500 bill or $1,000. You got change for this? Yeah. This box hardly has any new ones in it. Yeah, war nickel's like almost $5 for a war nickel or something like that, I believe. 4 something, almost 5. It's got to be close to $5 now. Can you imagine that? $5 for a nickel. A nickel. Dimes are over $5, so a war nickel's what? What is it? Thinking Dave's going to have to do an updated version of what everything's worth again. He did one, then he did another one. He's going to have to do another one. I think we might have a boo box here. We only got 3 rolls to go. How you doing, boy and baby? Yeah. Three rolls. I have a cup full of them, plus a couple of tubes got some on them. Somehow when we were hunting them, I was just throwing. That's crazy. I think there were 4 something when Dave did the last video, and that's when silver was only like around 70. And now it's almost 80. It's got to be $5. Last roll in box number 2 for me. 225. No silver. Boo. We didn't find anything, actually. No silver. We got skunked. Boo. Boo. I'm going to have to use a skunk penny, man. It's going to be a skunk penny box. Our first skunk box. Boo. Boozy, boozy, boozy. Not complaining. We're doing good. We're still averaging one a box. Yeah, I remember you did a video about them war nickels because people are underappreciating them based on what they are, but their values based on their 35% is pretty good. Something like that. I'm glad I just find it. I don't worry about what it's worth. This one looks the same. It just don't see any. Oh yeah, I do see one. This one looks like the same as the last one. There's one, maybe two new enders. But other than that, they look. To me, it doesn't matter if they're new ones or if there's old ones. As long as they're circulated, that's what you want. All right, box number 4 for both of us. So one skunk box so far. What's up, Dave? Dave, we were just talking about you. You got to upgrade that video or another video for how much value of the silver is for each denomination again. You just did 2, and you're going to have to do another one. Up to almost $80. How you doing, man? Yeah, his ears are ringing bad. Yeah, every day, almost every other day. It's crazy. It's almost $80. Almost 80. How you doing, Dave? That's another one that almost looks like a silver. That is not. A couple of them so far that look like that. Kind of trying to fool you. Yeah, this one's got a little bit more new ones in it right now. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the box. Yeah. And there's no new ones in that one at all. Yeah. 0 silver out of 6 boxes. That's terrible. You need to stick with the dimes. You do much better with the dimes. You're the dime one. You're the dime man. I mean, you think with the price of silver that the Fed wouldn't even give it out $50. You'd think they'd be taking the silver out for themselves, you know? What the heck? Yeah. Glad they don't. I don't know. I'm not feeling too happy with this box right now, too. Yeah. Yeah. Love watching your dime videos. I don't know. $79 degrees. Yeah. I did that last dime bag. I only got 3 silver dimes out of it. 3 silver dimes. And it was like a couple foreigners. That was it. I was happy with 3 dimes. I mean, a dime bag, that's 4 boxes of dimes. A lot of dimes. A lot of dimes. Quarter bags. The last quarter bags, I got 1 West Point and one silver and a lot of foreign coins. That was it. Out of the 4 bags, I mean, that's 8 boxes. I don't know if they'll stop making them for. They should stop making them to begin with. Or they should only make a couple million a year. That's all they should be making of the halves. Lucky Luke Coins, what's up? Yeah, they made all them coins in 23 and 24. Yeah, that was brutal. 22. They just thinned out the mix. They didn't need to make all them half dollars. They thinned out the mix. That's what they did. Adding all those coins to circulation. Yeah. Now it's harder to get those. Get the old boxes now. Yeah. You got to do volume. That's the way I always look at any box. You got to do volume. Volume, volume. I mean, I wish I lived closer to the banks where I get the bags, because if that were the case, I would ask them to give me all their bags that they get. This way I wouldn't miss anything. Because you figure people are dumping silver halves. You know they're dumping other silver too, but you're just not getting those bags because they're long gone by the time they fill up that half bag. Yeah. Only 2 silvers, but that ain't too bad. You got a 40% ender. When are you going to open it up? Let's see how many's inside. 40% ender is a good deal. It's a good start. Open that box up while we speak. See what's in there. Gotta go, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Silver Addiction. Have a happy new year. I don't think I'll be seeing anybody anytime soon before next year, I guess you could say, unless I were to get a good bag of halves. Yeah, okay. Well, good luck. I hope you have more on it. Thank you. Get some Tony tones, but nothing. Gold, man, that's insane. $4,500 an ounce. That's insane. That is just insane. What are your odds of that first box having silver and the other 3 not? We're going to find out. We're going to find out, boys and girls. We're going to find out. We've done good this year. This has been a good year. I mean, been averaging 50% of our boxes having silver, averaging about 2.5 per box. I'm not going to complain if we have 3 or 4 skunk boxes today. But yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully, right now, I'm on my 3rd box. So far we've had 1 out of 3 at silver. We still this is roll 25 in box number 3. A lot of old coins, but not any silver tag. Yeah. A lot of old coins. There's like hardly any new ones in this box. Just like the last one. This was in that heavy roll for our thumbnail. I've never got one like this before. I've gotten the Kennedy head on clad, but I've never gotten the Kennedy head on silver. And then the reverse is done up real nicely too. So that is pretty cool. 65, 40% silver. That was in that heavy roll for the thumbnail. This is Dennis's box. It also had a 64 Philadelphia, and it had a Walking Liberty in that roll. 1938 Philadelphia. But yeah, that's all that was in that box with that heavy roll. Had 3 silver coins. These 3 silver coins were in that heavy roll. Is that crazy or what? That's all that was in the box. That's all that was in the box. 3 silver coins in 1 roll. That's crazy cool. 2 90s and a 40. Dennis ends the year on a 2 90s and a 40, and it gets, I think that's his first Walking Liberty of the year. Yeah, it's been slow in a sense, but this year I didn't get a whole lot of, I'm only on like 90. I'm only like at 100 boxes for the year because that's how bad it was in the beginning of the year. I was just getting those new boxes. I stopped ordering them. And then this year, just the last month and a half, 3 weeks, I didn't get anything. So I didn't get anything this Friday. And her order did not come in. And 3 weeks prior to that, we ended up getting 8 brand new boxes of coins, 2024s. Yeah, you just got to keep at it, man. Hope you get that monster box. Just think if you would get a box right now with 190% silver coins in it, 100. How much is that? That's like 2,500 bucks in silver at least. Let's think if you got a box with 290s in it. 5 grand. Box could be worth 5 grand today. Yeah. Well, if everybody would have known if you would have known then what you know now. I'd have took every penny I had and bought silver. I would have borrowed money to buy silver. That's how well it's doing. You could have paid interest on your money. That's crazy. It's insane. I mean, unreal. Insane. That's what they say. 2021, 2020. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, roll 33. Yeah, if everybody knew what was going to happen, you know, but things are changing. Things are changing. It's just insane to think, like, I've been doing this since 2019. Pretty sure I'm well over 4,000 coins. I just don't know what the total is anymore. I would have to add it all up. Plus my bags. I mean, that bag I just got had 206 silver coins, and that's probably over $3,000 right now with what came out of that bag. It was like 2,700 in value at the time. It's insane. 200 coins worth over 3 grand. That's crazy. Yeah. A lot of old coins, but no silver to go with them. No silver. No silver for you. Beautiful 2022. Rabbit 23, and bicentennial. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some good boxes. Just think when I bought that, my best box ever, there was 238 silver coins in it. They were all 40%ers. How much is that worth? 200 coins at $10 a piece. That box was worth over $2,000. $2,000. That's crazy to think about. What happened? Something happened here. I hit something and it came up with 238 silver coins times. We'll just say $11. It's over $2,600 in silver just in that box when I found that. That was a long time ago. That's crazy to think. I'm just thinking you can get $11.50 for them for milk. I believe that's what Dan said. That is just crazy. I mean, what's the best way to make money? Get boxes and find some silver. 50 cents a piece, that's a good deal. But now that it's up, there's going to be more people wanting to do it. They're going to be asking. It's going to be harder to get silver at the bank. Yeah. You got to find it first. I know you're not going to make a living off of it. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have known about this like 30 years ago. I would have done this. Man, you would have done so much better 30 years ago. You wouldn't have all this extra stuff mixed in with it. Yeah. I think we're going to get 2 skunk boxes in a row. I mean, there's nothing. There's no proof. No nothing. Yeah, when I weighed these boxes, there was a lot of 224s in them, you know. That's one reason why I felt like it was like they're not going to do that well, you know. Yeah. No, excuse me. Yeah. I just can't wait till somebody calls me. I'm just afraid, like what's happening here with the pennies and my bank and the credit union. People asking for pennies now, penny bags. I'm not worried about that, but they start getting bags of pennies and they're going to say, oh, give me the halves, give me the quarters. And I'll be losing my stuff, you know. And now silver's up. There's going to be more people asking for those bags, you know. That is the last roll of box number 3. And there's nothing in that one either. A lot of old coins, but no silver. Boo. Again. 2 boo boxes. 2 boo boxes. All right. First box had 2, and then last 2 had none. Up you go. Yeah, I wish I would have done this 30 years ago. Would have found a lot more silver, and yeah. Now they keep adding to the mix, and they keep thinning it out, and you just can't get to that old stock anymore. This one looks just like the last one. I don't even see one new ender on here, so yeah. It's good that they're circular. Oh, there's one right there, 2024. It's nice that they're, you know, circulated boxes with mostly old coins, but there's no silver. There's no silver. It doesn't matter if they're new or they're old or what they are, you know. Yeah. Let's try box number 4 for me. Yeah. Will we have silver? It's the same look. It's a shame that the first one actually had silver. Let's see if the last one could have silver. Let's see if we can get 50% of the boxes like we normally been averaging. Just to see one right now would be very good. We've only gotten one proof out of Dennis's box. That's it. We got 5 silvers, 1 proof, and 1 gold-plated. I did have a gold-plated in mine, but it wasn't very nice, so we just tossed it out. So I wasn't going to keep it anyways. 2023. So yeah, 224. No new coins at all. This is just like the last one. Let's hope there's some silver in it. There's a 224 2. That's a light roll. 224 2. Yeah, I was hoping by now I would have got my next ender, but I got skunked out of 3 weeks here near the last 6 or 7 weeks of the year. That's 12 boxes that we'll never get back. I think I'm going to go to another bank and maybe ask for them to order me some coins. I know the one bank, I think they're keeping some half dollars in stock, so I think I'm just going to stop in there and see if he has any. And they would be FN String and Sun boxes too, so they switch carriers. There's a metal detector flying over. What are your odds of having a box of silver on top? And the other 3 being skunkers. We're going to find out here shortly. We're hoping not. What do I do with the unrolled quarters? Half dollars. I dump them at the credit union. I dump them at the credit union. So that's what we're going to start. Well, we may have Monday, Tuesday. They're closed. So I'll be able to get rid of. Well, if I went to the, well, actually, you know what? I could go to my other credit union and dump them all one crack. Yeah, we dump them at the bank. I don't have to rewrap them. So grateful I don't have to do that. I just dump them. So yeah, I don't take them back where I get them from. I dump them where I don't get them from. And my one credit union, I haven't been to for a while. I have to go there. I think you got to be there at least once a year because I really haven't been dumping there. I just haven't felt the love when I go there anymore. So I try to avoid it. I think it irritates them. I don't know why, but it is what it is. I had all the hopes in the world that we were going to find some silver in these first 4 boxes after that first box. But yeah, this is been shattered. Is that a, no, it's not a proof. Crazy, there's a lot of older coins. There's hardly any new ones mixed in with it. Yeah, I went through all the bags. I picked up 4 quarter bags, a dime bag, and 2 nickel bags, and that bag of halves. They're all gone. I need more bags. I love getting bags. Straight from the customer. Roll number 20. It's nice to see mostly old coins. 22. Not too many NIFCs, only a few. Yeah, the last box I'm going to do today had one heavy, well, 2 heavy ones. One's a 226, the other one's a 226.8. So I'm hoping there's at least 190 in it. There'll be some more, but we'll find out what we get out of the first 3 boxes. They're just better than these. We are on the second half of the box. A lot of nothings. A lot of nothing. 24 and 21. Customer wrap stuff is like non-existent almost anymore. That looks like a proof. It is not. It's a really wide 82 with its FG. Enough. Yeah, it's amazing. Like customer wrap stuff like is non-existent almost anymore. It's crazy. I like used to get it all the time. But I'm glad like Christmas is over now. And all the people that were like asking for $2 bills and Ike dollars and all that stuff, gave them out for Christmas presents. People are going to start taking that stuff back, and hopefully with some good old stuff Billy didn't want. And Grandpa gave me all this old money. I don't want it. He dumped it at the bank. All right. That's what you're waiting for. It's almost 5 o'clock. I didn't want to start at 3. I wanted to start at 2, but it is what it is. That's why I can like never schedule a time to do it. I have to just do it whenever I feel like doing it, you know? I don't. Yeah. Definitely not a lot of new ones. No silver either. I'm waiting for one to pop out here, but it has not happened. We got 14 rolls to go in this box. 14 rolls to go. Very boring boxes here. It's a nice 74D. That's got the DDO going on. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Rolls to go. 25-1. Some fairly 40 ones in there. 25-6 is our heaviest one remaining in this box. No silver. 225. This is not silver. 25.5. One. $224.7. Yeah, just like I thought. That first box had some silver. $25.5. Another 74D. Nice one. Not the DDO. $625. June. $21. 2 rolls left. Man, I hope the next 4 boxes are better than these 4 boxes were. We're waiting for 1 box to have silver. We get a little bit of a ways to go. But this is what I planned that was going to happen. But yeah, that first box, 224.8, I think, or a 6. Last roll in box number 4 for me. There was even bonus stuff in there, and we got robbed. I think that's a nickel wrapper, maybe. We even had some bonus stuff in the last roll, but no silver. Oh, that's 3 skunk boxes in a row. Ew. All right, let's try the week after. You say heavy box or less. The 19th, the week of the 19th. 19. Now this one's got a lot of new enders. A lot of new enders on these ones. Yeah. That's why I don't feel so happy about it when I see a lot of enders, but there are a lot of new. There's a nice older one there. A lot of new enders. So hopefully there's some old silver in there. That's an old nice one there. Nice reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty then. All right, let's see how we do with this box. Hopefully it's better. This is the week of the 19th. Wow, this is going to be nice when you see a silver pop out in one of these. Out of them all them new coins. It's gonna make it sweeter when one pops out. There'll be a lot of new ones. Totally a different wrapping. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be some silver. That's what we're hoping for. Something. We only got one proof so far. 224.7. Over 10 been printed. Yeah, been printed 5 cents anyway. 224.8. It's amazing how light the rolls are considering how many new coins are in the roll. $22s in this one too. 24, 22s. A lot of 22s today and 21s. 20s too. Not a whole lot of NIFCs when it comes to Will we find a silver 23? Open. Kind of had that look going on, but it's not. I can't remember the last time we found a foreign coin. It's been a long time since we found a foreign coin in $8. Oh, a nice bicentennial in this one. Number 10. A lot of new ones in there. Definitely a lot of new ones in these. Still no silver. Yeah, for as light as these rolls are, you think there's many new kind of just pretty light rolls for the weight. I believe last 2026 is just around the corner. Good, we get to do our taxes again. Aren't we excited? Tax time's coming again already. Are you kidding me? number 20. The box is what it is, but they're just not doing anything right now. It just makes me wonder what's in that last box. But we're going to find out here sooner or later. There's a heavy one, a real heavy one. Because you have heavy ones, don't mean there's going to be 40%ers in the box. $25.7. Lucky 7 today. $25.8. I mean, I didn't get hardly any close to $25.8. I think it was the heaviest for a while. Yeah, these boxes are not anywhere close to being heavy friendly. Eagle Hooder, how you doing? Yeah, I know. I saw your comment. I made a comment back finally. Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? Crazy cool. I'm waiting for another phone call. You imagine 206 silver coins out of a bag? That would be a record I would love to beat. Yeah. 206 silver coins. Yeah, that was crazy. It's the most coins I found. You think it was averaged 103 per box. So, yeah, and I didn't miss any either when I dumped the coins. I didn't miss anything. I was kind of hoping I missed something, but yeah, I didn't miss anything. How are you doing? Have a good Christmas? We're doing some boo boxes right now. Yeah. I'm waiting for one to pop out here, but it has not happened. First box was a teaser box. Yeah. You know, the green coins, that's about it. A lot of nicer bicentennials popping out of here. Wow, 366 from 19 rolls. Wow, the old man dropped them off at the bank. Worth $3 grand. That was crazy cool. Congratulations. That was worth $7 grand. Yeah. Isn't that crazy or what? Isn't that crazy? You doubled your money. If you still have them. If you didn't get rid of them. Insane. Don't know where silver prices are going, but right now they're going up. I don't think you're ever going to see a $30 an ounce anymore. I just don't know. There's something going on, and even mining. Just think of the people that are mining it. Yeah. Insane pickup out of 19 rolls. That is crazy. Took me a box to get 238. And the best part about that box was every roll had it. There was only one roll that had one silver, and the rest had 2 or more. I think the most it was in a roll was 10. But yeah, 238 silver coins out of a box. That is crazy. And that was before I started my channel. And then the best I did after I started my channel was 60 in a box. And then I finally get a bag that had 206. 206. I hope I don't have to wait 6 years for that to happen. I mean, I've only been getting the bags for like, what, 2 years now? So if I could average, where are we at? I'm at 12. Yeah, I got 7 bags last year. So yeah, we just started in 2024. So I got 7 bags last year, and I'm at 5 bags this year. So I'm at 12 bags. So if I can get 5, 6 bags a year, I'd be happy. But the one bank that I got 3 bags from, they are not going to do it anymore. That's the sad thing. But that's the one I can go to get boxes if they have them. I'm going to order boxes, but they're not going to sell any bags anymore. I'm going to send them straight back to the Fed, which sucks because that's where I got my Benji bag from. It was 48 Ben Franklins in that one bag. 48 Benjis. That was my best bag at the time. It was 48 Benjis, 1 commemorative 90%, and 1 40%, or 50 coins out of that bag. Insane. Insane. So, yeah. Really go. Amazing the difference in the price with the color. And somebody bought me a 1/2 ounce gold coin a long time ago. And I always say, well, that coin's worth $300. That coin's worth over $2,000 right now. That's just insane. That gold coin just keeps getting worth more. That little coin. I wish they would have bought me a couple of them. $2,000, over $2,000 for a little coin. That's nuts. That is nuts. If only you known then what you know now. Pretty sure we would all have done it differently. Well, this was a boo box, big time. Yeah, I didn't think these boxes were going to do that good, but when we did that first box and got 2 out of it, I'm like, felt pretty like, you know, more positive, but yeah, just turned out to be the last roll, 225.5. No silver in that. I was actually hoping thought there was going to be silver in this box. Even there's a bunch of new ones, but we seem to do better when we have a lot of new ones. But you get what you get, and you like it. But yeah, there's another boo box. That is 4 boo boxes in a row. Boo. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Try another one. Try another one. Sure, why not? Try another one. See what we get. This one's got some new enders, but it's not as bad as the last box. But I figure they're all from the same week. This one's got some new enders. Doesn't look as bad as the old. Yeah, there's quite a few, but yeah, let's see what's inside. So hopefully. I need another bucket. So let's hopefully we don't get skunked out, because right now, to get half of our boxes, I would need the next 4 boxes. I don't have 4 more boxes. I only have 3, 2, 4, 5. Oh, this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, so I need these next 3 boxes to have a silver coin to do 50% of my boxes. So let's see what happens. I know the last box should have at least 1 silver coin in it based on the weight, but we'll find out when we get there. That's why I saved that for that. I figured I'd do Dennis's first since he had a heavy roll, and I have a heavy roll in my other box, so that's why we're doing it that way. That's just sick, man. 8 to 10 full rolls of silver. Customer wrap. Yeah, man. Lucky dog, man. You were at the right place at the right time. That's crazy cool. It is possible. I finally did my full rolls of silver finally. 90s and 40s full rolls. It can happen, but it's got to be at the right place at the right time. But man, congrats. This is a nice 74D. Is this one the DDL? No, it is not. No, it is not. It's a beautiful coin there. We did find a 74D DDL a little while back. A nice one. Yeah, that's awesome for you, man. Congratulations. That's just awesome. You got to keep asking. You got to ask. You got to ask because you just never know. Took me forever to finally get my first silver Ike, and then I finally got a second one. I know it's a lot of asking, a lot of coins. Sooner or later, you might get lucky. I'm just wondering if I'll ever get a Morgan or a peace dollar. That would be cool. I need to get down into, what is it, Maryland, where at one time I went to the one bank. They wanted me some silver. I would love to go bounce around down there. Yeah. And for what silver is going for right now, $25, over $25 for a coin? Yeah, that's insane. 90%. Man, over half silver. You're a lucky dog, man. Keep asking. You never know where it's going to be. That happens a lot. Wow. It's insane. Yeah, well, I know. Got it. 186. Insane. My gas station, I didn't get it, but somebody did prior to me. Somebody dropped off something one day, silver, to buy cigarettes. Yeah, he could have bought more than a pack. Yeah, somebody else got that. I missed that. But I mean, it happens. You just got to be at the right place at the right time when it happens. Just got to be there. Look at all them new coins. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of new coins. I'm hoping to see some silver in one of these rolls. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm doing good. I've been quit smoking over 6 months ago now, so I'm doing good. Saving all kinds of money. Can't believe I finally quit after all the years I smoked. It's been 6 months. Some days I'll tell you what, man, you just want one so bad. I hope it goes away one day, but man, right now, 2015, congratulations to you. Yeah, I can't believe I did. I mean, I know how people always say, if I could do it, you could do it. Yeah, if I could do it, you can do it. I mean, look at that. There's only what, two old ones in there. They're all new. That's where I want to see one silver. Just want to see one silver in there. Yeah. Like right now I'm just like craving for one. So something, most of the time, like you don't know it. But some moments you just like feel it in your throat, like, oh, I want one so bad. But you made it this far, so what's one going to help you out, you know? I'm hoping there's some silver in one of these blue rolls. I mean, you're talking over $12 a pack. One pack every day at least. Yeah. That's what, $84? At least $84 a week. Just if you smoke one pack a day. So yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, get more coins. I don't know if we're going to get any silver out of these next couple boxes, but I believe the last one we will, but I was really hoping. That's kind of the thing I was feeling when I started this, like, yeah. You know, they say that, like, you taste, I mean, I don't taste, food doesn't taste any different to me, you know. Some things like smells maybe stand out a little more. But other than that, nothing's really changed that I'm aware of. I mean, it's only been 6 months, but. Six months. It's been 6 months. I've been smoking for like 45 plus years. Yeah, it's a long time. Yeah. Quit like in the middle of June. Middle of June, and I was doing the patch thing, and like July 4th weekend was the last time I wore the patch. And right now, I don't think wearing the patch or not wearing the patch, you're still going to feel the same, man. You still want one. My buddy's wife, she quit. It's be almost, I don't know, it's January or February. It'll be a year. But she's still doing the patch. I mean, she goes from 21 to 14 to 7, back to 14, back to 21. It's like, I don't think the feeling's ever going to go away. That you want one. It's not like you were smoking for a year or something and quit. You almost all your life, you know? Yeah. So yeah, she actually, I found out that she actually cheated once. She smoked a cigarette. I'm thinking, what's the matter if you smoke one every now and then, you know? But defeats your purpose. And when my buddy's around me and he's smoking, what's the difference if I breathe in smoke or I smoke my own, you know? Yeah. Oh, cigarettes stink. I already knew that. How bad they smell. Somebody could be smoking from a mile away from me and I can smell it in the air. Yeah, cigarettes stink. No doubt about it. They stink. I quit once a long time ago for 3 months. And after I started again, it was unreal. Because bowel issues, bowel issues. They'll actually subscribe cigarettes for bowel issues? For real? Didn't know that. I know one thing I don't miss is all that coughing. You know one thing, that's another reason too, like started coughing a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, the coffee usually like a laxative. A lot of new coins. I'm waiting for one silver to pop out of here, but yeah, not happening. There's somebody like it's hard to believe. I bumped into somebody one day, and he's like, something about cigarettes came up. He's like, oh yeah, he quit. It was only like a week, and then he got one, but he said he's quit multiple times over his. You know, he's not as old as I am, but he's quit multiple times. He's quit for over a year. Started smoking again. Yeah, kind of weird. I mean, you quit for over a year, and then I know somebody else who quit smoking for I don't know how many years, and all of a sudden they started smoking again. It's so expensive for one thing. 10 rolls to go. But yeah. And like when you're anywhere, you can smell it on anybody that smokes. You could smell it like there. This one had a lot of glue on the box. This one was glued pretty good. It was oozing all over the place. I think this is going to be another. See, this box had a lot of glue, man. They glued the crap out of this one. There was glue everywhere, inside, outside, all over the place. But there's no silver popping out of it yet. But yeah. Yeah, it's tough. 5 rolls to go in this box. This is another terrible box. I mean, we've got nothing out of the last 5 boxes so far. Nothing. 4 rolls to go. A lot of new coins. But I was hoping, even though they got a lot of new coins, I feel I have more hope for these new coins. Because we've done so well with a lot of new coins in the boxes. 3 rolls to go. Yeah, I didn't feel the love when I got these boxes. I just am weighing them up. I'm just like not feeling the love, you know. Oh. No, I won't give anything out. Sorry about that. Yeah. I can look it up. Last roll in the box. Man, this is another terrible box. Can we get lucky on the last one? We will not. No. No, I don't do any of that. I just do this for the fun of it. Yeah. The reason I started this was because, like, getting the coins, some of the boxes when I first started doing this is like, I thought it was like a joke because watching videos and then getting boxes is like, I didn't get my first silver coin till my 7th box. I got 140%, and I'm like, this is like a joke, you know, like people are lying. But once I started getting better boxes, it's like, this is real. This is real. This is real. And it's like some of the stuff that I found that's like, you want to show people. what you found, you know. And then when I got that Bling and Benji boxes, I had a couple of them, but that last one, I'm like, I just got to do something. I just can't believe. Hello, Martin. How you doing? I just can't believe what you can find in a box of $50. It's crazy. I mean, it's not something that happens all the time. You got to like work at it. And it's, even though you're never going to make a living off of this, it's a great hobby. I enjoy doing it, and I love finding stuff. Just like this. I've never found a silver $50 with this painted on it. Is that cool or what? So yeah, you just never know what you're going to find, man. Yeah, I did. I hope you did too. So yeah. Most of the time what you see is skunk boxes, you know? But you just wait for that one box, you know? That one bag. Now it's a bag. Now I'm waiting for another bag. And then COVID messed everything up. Banks were shutting down. Nobody wants to order you anything anymore. You know? You know, the bank that I get the bags from, the guy said, they said to order me coins, but I don't want to order coins from them because it's just so far to go to get a couple of boxes. You know, it's not worth it unless you were going to get something. But yeah, here's another box. There's quite a few new enders in it. So hopefully we're going to get some silver. We only have 2 boxes left. This is it. This will be it, boys and girls. It's like, it's unreal, like what you find in these boxes, you know. The foreign silver. I mean, seeded couple. I've only ever found 2 seeded. I think I found 3 or 4 barbers. Dennis found the barber. Oh, that's got nothing in the bottom. But yeah, most of the time it's just going to be what you see here. Skunk box after skunk box. And ever since 2019, things have gone down. Hey, we got our A today. Things have gone downhill from them thinning out the mix. But this year's actually been my best year based on boxes. I'm only at like, I'm going to say right around 100 boxes. And 50% of those boxes have had silver. And I think I'm at 213 silver coins out of 90 boxes, I believe. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot when you're averaging like 2.5 a box. You know? And I get that one bag, and that bag had 206 coins. I'm thinking, well, if I went to every bank in that area and asked them to call me when they fill a $50 bag, I'd almost be better off just waiting for a $50 bag every couple of months because I have less work involved to get silver, which I'm hoping every box, so far every box has had silver except every bag. Only one bag was a skunk bag. But to hopefully get a good bag. But yeah. Yeah. 206 silver coins out of a bag. I had less work involved and time involved in that bag and made, if you look at the value of it, it's like over $3,000 right now. And the value keeps going up every day. The silver keeps going up. So just think if you could get 10 bags a year and one of them was a couple hundred coins in it. Yeah, that would be great. But you know what your odds of that happening are? Yeah. This one's got new ones in it right now. It's a bunch, but not as bad as the other one. But rule number 10. I like doing it. It's always boring or depressing or whatever you want to call it because you get skunk boxes, but that's part of it. It's like going fishing. You're not going to catch a fish every time, but no. Or catch a big one, but you just got to keep at it. Persistence pays off. And when I was first doing this, I was getting I was minimum every week, 12 boxes. 12 boxes a week. Up to 30 sometimes I got. That's a lot of boxes. Volume is key. And right now I'm getting 4 boxes a week, and I'm happy just to get 4 because I don't have time to really deal with much more. Just too much going on. I can't dilly-dally around as much as I'd like to, you know? So if I get 4 a week right now, you know, sometimes I want to get more, but I'm content without, I don't feel like I'm overdoing it and I'm not wearing myself out. So I'm happy with 4 boxes a week, and hopefully I can get 4 boxes a week that are circulated for 2026. That would be awesome. So yeah. 4 boxes a week, 50 weeks, that's 200 boxes. With 208 boxes a year would be nice. You got to figure we're like 100 boxes down because me and Dennis were getting brand new boxes. I even stopped ordering $50 in January. I couldn't take it anymore waiting for circulated boxes. It was brutal. How many weeks did I get nickels? I was doing nickels for like 3 months, over 3 months. I think it was April and May I started getting circulated boxes. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm kind of wondering, like, 8 boxes for 2 weeks. First box I did had 2 silver coins in on the first week. Second week, I'm saving the heavy roll box for last. So for all we know, 2 out of 8 boxes are going to have silver in them. So I'd be happy with that. So right now I know just because you have a heavy one doesn't mean you're going to have 40s in it. It could be just 190. It could be a foreign coin. We don't know until we get the roll open. Yeah. Could be a penny hiding in there. You don't know it. Now 226, man. That would be 226.8. It's just got to be should be a 90%er, or we just got skunked. 226.6 is the highest I've been skunked in my area, and 226.8 from the Iowa boxes. That's the highest I've been. Roll 25. Roll 25 and still no silver. Still no nothing. You know, one thing about it, like, I know it's worth more than what it is when you its value, but my goal more is like to get that mega box. I just want to get a mega box. Like Dennis, he ended up getting, I already got my mega box, but I mean, get another box with over 200 in it. And do it live, not one that I got and I did it before I did my channel. I want to like document it, you know? Sometimes people don't believe me, but do you know how many people are out there that I've watched videos got over 200 coins out of a box? It's out there. It happens. It's rare, but it is out there. Will you ever get it again? And with the way silver's being like in the media all the time and everything, like more people are learning about it and all this stuff, and it's like there's going to be less people dumping and go, oh, I know what that is. That's silver coins. We need to take that to the coin dealer and get more money for it. So, yeah. So there's going to be less being dumped. So you just got to hope you're the one that gets it when it gets dumped, you know. Like that bag with 206 coins in it. How long did it take for that bag to get full till they finally called me, you know? Could have been a couple of years. stopped at the one bag thing. She's like, I've worked here for 3 years and I've never dumped the bag of halves. It's like, who you call me now? She wasn't even interested in writing my name or number down. That she wasn't interested. She was just like having a bad day or something. But oh, man. It's terrible. Well, good news is we're almost done with this box to get into that heavy roll box. But bad news is we're not getting anything. We're literally not getting anything out of these boxes. My fears are well documented. I didn't think we were going to do well. I figured a couple boxes would have silver if I was lucky. I think that's what we're going to get right now. Lucky. So I'm hoping the last box has at least one. I'm hoping it's got more than one. Hope it's got a bunch of 40s hiding in there, you know. But we won't know till we get it open. Dennis did pretty good in his box. Only one real heavy roll, and it turned out to be 3 silver coins in one roll. That's insane there. But it happens. That happened to me already. I've already gotten a Benji, a Walker, and a Kennedy, all 90% in the roll once. And that's all that was in the box. It's like, what are your odds? And here we go again. Here's one with Dennis. It's got a Walker, a 90% and 40% Kennedy. There's no Benji in it, but yeah, it happens. You just never know what you're going to get. It's a dirty one, but I don't think it's silver. Nope, it's just a 35-cent 10 rolls to go. Got 224.8. There's not too many. This was terrible. I was not expecting. I mean, I was expecting kind of, but I was hoping I was going to be wrong. Yeah, we're not even going to get 25% of our boxes. Well, we will. The last box has one in it, which I believe there has at least one. Yeah, right now we're good. Yeah, our last 7 or 8 rolls here. Somebody has to dump it for you to find it. Well, if Dennis was here, I'd ask him what he's having for dinner, but he's not here. We're going to have split pea with ham tonight. Got a good ham for Christmas. I love those hams. They're yummy. Wow, I was not, after the first box getting 2 silvers, I thought we were going to do better, but it turned out to be a bunch of boo boxes. We're not even finding any proofs in any of these boxes. I found nothing. Got one proof out of Dennis's and a gold plate. There was one gold plate in that first box, but it was really a bad one, so I just did not save it. So, wow. Last roll in box number 8. No silver. Wow, I can't believe we just opened 5 boxes up in a row. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're missing some boo boxes here. This was a boo box. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, we've had 2, 4, 6. Wow, 6 boo boxes in a row. That mainly makes it look bad now. That is terrible. Okay, last box. Last box for 2025. Last box. It's going to have a 226 in it and a 226.8. Out of 8 boxes, only 2 heavy and 1 is significant heavy. Got a lot of new enders, but we got heavy one. 226.8, and that usually means 90% silver. So, and we happen to get 226, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. But let's hope there's some yummies in this one besides one heavy roll. And I hope it's not a skunk roll. You never know. We'll find out. 50 rolls to go for 2025. We're done. We're done. It'd be nice to see a 40 on the beginning, but we'll get what we get, and that's going to be it. Between the bags and the customer wrap rolls that I got with silver this year, I got more in the bags and customer wrapped than I did in my boxes. I did less work on that than I did, but you wouldn't have it if you wanted to try. Yeah. Need more bags. Can you imagine getting a bag with, I'm waiting for my, I've never gotten my walker or my, I never got a Walker box yet. Got my Benji box and my Kennedy box, but never a Walking Liberty box yet. So I'm hoping one day, maybe. Loaded box of Walkers. I don't think we're going to get anything in this box, box except one heavy roll that's going to pay off, I hope. Not seeing anything jumping out. There's a 2004. I haven't seen an NIFC in a while besides the, yeah, actually in a while. Fried bologna sandwich. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. Doing a bunch of boo boxes right now, but hopefully this box is going to have some silver. How you doing? How'd your Christmas go? Are you ready for the new year? I think you'll be ready whether you want to be or not. Yeah. Gathering up all your silver. You selling it or you buying it? Both. Crazy how much it is. There's a 2002, so yeah, this box is going to be a little different than the other box. Roll number 10. Still no silver. Sell, sell, sell. How much you think you're actually going to get? Because they're like doing, some people are doing between $5 and $6 back from spot. So, what are your thoughts? It's volatile. I mean, it's even though it's going up, to me, it's still, I think it's still volatile. It's gonna, it could just drop one day and really screw a lot of people, but hopefully not. Some people think this is the way it's going to be now. Yeah, it's $2 or $3 back on triples. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos. Yeah. But still, considering where we're at and where we were, you're still doing good if you got it at the right time. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find much in this box. Hopefully at least 190. At least 190. But right now, it's been a tough hunt, but this is what I expected to happen. That's why I was really hoping for them 4 boxes this week. Oh my God, we're going to get a silver. Smack me in the mouth, man. I love being lied to myself. Believe it or not, that is a 69. That is roll number 14. Didn't even think that was going to be silver because I've seen so many dirty edges. But we got a 69. That's awesome. I would have never guessed that that was a silver. I mean, there's a 71. It's got the same almost look. Cool beans. What's that, a $10 bill? I guess those are $10 bills now? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of them with like a dirty edge. Yeah, I'll take that. We got a 40. That makes me feel better now. We got a 40 and roll 14. I'll take a dirty one. Take dirty silver all day long. Maybe that's why it's in there, because somebody didn't know it was a silver. They just throw it back. Yeah. 224.9. Hope it wasn't a teaser. 224.9. $224.9 did not work. We got a 225.2. Yeah, that first box I did had my 240s in it. That was it. Unreal. 225.4. Yeah, 25% of the boxes had silver in it today. But still, even with this here, I'm still averaging. I know it's a heavy roll, 226, but out of 8 boxes, only one 226. That's crazy. And it happens to have nothing that I see, unless that is silver. It is not. Dennis is fishing with his son in Florida. And I'm still holding all my silver, man. Waiting until it goes up to 1,000 an ounce. If it goes to 1,000 an ounce, I'll sell it all. Can you imagine that? 1,000 an ounce. Probably not in my lifetime, but yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell it or nothing yet, because even when it was like 50, I'm like, should I sell it now? I'm glad I didn't. Doesn't cost me nothing to hold on to it. It only cost me 50 cents to have them. So I think we're going to get skunked out on this box. I think that 40%er was a teaser. And we got to wait for that heavy one to get up here. Yeah. I know. Why not? It went from 30 bucks up to almost $80. Why not 100? Why not 150? Where's it going? Nobody knows. I thought it was like, oh, that's Shanghai, China. China's up to 82. It was 82 something it's in China, I heard yesterday. Actually, it was a couple days ago, actually. Rick, how are you doing? 225.8. No silver in that one. You ready for your stream? I watched your last couple half-dollar hunts. You did pretty good. What is this 31 here? Just a dirty, weird, got a weird finish. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever sell it. Yeah, but things are changing. Times are changing. It's totally different. Yeah. mean, based on what they say, I mean, the demand, we've been using more silver. There's more silver demand than we've been producing since 2020. What the hell is that? An H. It's an H. H. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, I think that 40% was just a teaser. But I'll take it. Still working on that house, man. Gotta almost be done now. I haven't seen a house update in like forever. You're gonna do one. But have you done one? I don't know if I missed it. $225.5. This one has some bonus stuff on the top. Is this the lucky roll? No, it's not. Oh, that's got the Rams back. Okay. Yeah, because you haven't done one in like a long time. At least I haven't seen. I've seen your last two $half videos you've done. I think you did a quarter one too. It's been a while. Yeah, I was hoping we got that 69. I thought we were going to get some more 40s out of here, but you get what you get. You don't like it. If you don't like it, then take them back. Yeah, 18 rolls to go. You believe it? 2026 next year. I mean, next week. 2026. Crazy. Yeah. Find 140. I'm not ready. You guys better be ready. It's here, man. I hope 2026 is better than this. I average 2.5 per box. So if I could average 2.5 box or more next year, I'd be tickled pink, and hopefully I get more boxes. I hope I get more boxes than I did this year. I might have to, man. I really don't want more than 4 a week. That's the point, but I really don't want to start going to 2 or 3 different banks, and you got to do that every week, and I just don't have time for it. Yeah. I don't have time. 2002. 14 rolls to go, man. We just 140 so far. That's it. Don't have time. 225 even. I was really hoping we were going to see some more 40s in this, but hey, I think the reason we saw that one because it's so dirty, they didn't realize it was silver, and that is possible. 71D. I wonder if that's the DDL. I hope you find some bunch of yummies tonight on your stream. Yeah, like that box you just did on your thing. You had 2 enders, but there was only 1 on the inside. So you just never know what you're going to get until you get the box open. $3 in a box is still a good box. Is that silver? Oh my God, we're going to get a second silver. I think we're going to get a second silver. It's 225.6. Roll number 40. We're going to get a second silver out of this box. Roll number 40. 68D. Yay. Yeah, I was hoping that I didn't think mine were gonna. My boxes didn't come in yesterday. Well, nothing came in yesterday actually, but you don't know what happened. But hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, we start 2026. There's another 2002. Better than we started 2025. I can tell you that. Yeah. Well, at least you had a couple good boxes near the end of the year here. A couple good boxes. Can't argue with that. There's another two. Somebody must do a roll of 2002s away because there's another one. Yeah, we got 240s. 240s. Couple rolls to go, man. I can't believe it's like 2025 is like coming to an end. $224.9. I'm waiting for you to get your next bag. When are you going to get that next bag? I know when it gets full. You still got 20 videos to put out. Oh my God. Those boxes that you just did were from May. Oh my God. Oh my God, you got a lot. Yeah. Wow. That is crazy. All right, my heaviest roll. 226.8. No, I didn't open it up a little bit, put something in there. But normally that weight usually means a 90% silver. So let's hope there's a 90 in there or a lot of 40s. Right there's a nice bright, man. Is that gonna be, would that be a proof silver? That would be so cool to end the note on a proof silver. I think we got a proof silver. We got a proof silver. No way. That's worth the wait, boy. I think it's the only second one I've gotten this year, but look at that. 2013 San Francisco 90% silver proof. Cool beans. Was that worth the wait or what? Let's go. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I was hoping for a 90. I did not know we were going to get a proof to end of the year. 3 rolls to go. Is that my last silver of 2025? I'll take it if that's the case. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a Benji Walker, but I will take a proof all day long. Nice 83. It's got his FG. Yeah, I just beat Dennis's 40% flag Kennedy out there. Wow, just think somebody threw something else away besides. That coin's been out a while. It's got a lot of wear on it. It's just amazing how they like get bounced around and nobody picked out on it. Our last roll for 2025, $50. 225 even. Will it be a lucky roll? It doesn't look to be. We waited all that time to open that roll up. And it was well worth the wait. Could you believe that? Got a big giveaway on the first. That's good. That's awesome. Wow. Well, we did 9 boxes. First box was Dennis's. Let's see what Dennis ended up getting 1 gold plated and 174 proof. That is a San Francisco clad proof. Dennis also ended up getting a Walking Liberty, 1938. This was in that 230, that 228 roll, the thumbnail. These three coins. The Walking Liberty, 64 Kennedy, 90%, and this 40% with painted Kennedy with a flag with the back all painted in that one roll. So you'll never know what you're going to find in a roll until you open the darn thing up. That's what Dennis got. He did pretty good, even though it was one roll. My first box that I did from first week of this month had 268 Ds in it, 40%. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skunk boxes. Last box, 68 and a 69, both Denver. And my last coin from my box hunt, a 2013 San Francisco proof, 90% silver. Is that crazy or what? What are your odds of that happening? That was my last coin. Dennis's last coins, my last coins. So his last coins were actually these three in one roll. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And my last coin was that. That is awesome. Awesome. Well, that pretty much is going to wrap up 2025. The only reason I would have to stream between now and New Year's Day, New Year's Eve Day, whatever you want to call it, somebody called me with a bag. And I saw a bunch of silver in it. That's the only reason I would stream between now and then. But yeah, there will be no boxes until next Friday. Hopefully they come in. Yeah, we had a great hunt. 2, 4, 6, 7. It was actually 2, 4, 6, 8. So in reality, out of 9 boxes, 8 silver, so almost average 1 a box, if you look at it that way. So that was pretty good. Awesome. Vincent, Rick, Lucky Luke. I don't know who else is out there, but enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great new year, and we hope to see you next year. And hopefully we find more yummies. Rick, good luck tonight. And maybe you might find one of these. That would be awesome. End of the year silver. Last silver of the year. That's awesome. You too, Vincent. Thank you. Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Have a happy new year. And hopefully I'll see you. I don't know what I'm going to see again because I'm only going to have 4 boxes come Friday. So I got nickels. All right. We'll see you guys later.